Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and welcome to another exciting episode of EmGo Build Stuff, the series where I teach you when number one goes number two. Sometimes that's grounds for a red alert. But moving on with the Eaglemoss / FKim Star Trek The Next Generation Enterprise D kit. We're still on issue 25. This is the second assembly of issue 25. So here we have the magazine. Here we have our parts. So let's get down to it. Oh, let's engage. There's nothing to it but to engage it. So let's make it so. And hopefully there are no missing parts here. Well, there are lights here that are supposed to be here. I know that. Let's try to cut those. Let's be very careful. There we go. Get those out. Piece of hull. Of course, we have windows. As always, windows. Open. Some reflective bits. Pieces. Screws. All the screws. More windows, because of course more windows. And a big chunk here of the drive section. I believe this is part of the drive section. Yes, I believe so. Okay. So we got that. That is everything that is in here. Yes. Get out of my life. Now let's open up our instrucciones. Okay, instrucciones. This is what we did last week. We are here. This far, no further. So we are on stage 96. Combine 2 more deck panels as you fit them to the lower skeleton before lighting up the almost complete saucer section. Cool. Cool. Alrighty. So we have our panel here, and we have a bunch of windows that we need to nip, so let me nip these real quick. Okay, windows are nipped, so let's get to installing more windows. Yay! Alrighty, are these windows where one side is a little bit longer than the other? I believe so. Yes. Alrighty. So in case anybody's wondering, because I'm sure somebody's going to ask, I did contact FKim about the missing lights from the last issue, and they have not gotten back to me. Granted, I should probably check my spam folder. Sometimes stuff goes into your spam folder it's not supposed to, so I should actually check my spam folder. But yeah. One thing I did like about Eaglemoss was that they actually had a phone number you could call. You actually speak to someone directly, which was great. But unfortunately, FKim does not provide you with a phone number. They just give you the contact us form that you fill out. And yeah. So I actually should check my spam folder. Might have gone there, but as far as I know, anyway, they have not gotten back to me. I sent them the little, contact us form last week, telling them I was missing the lights from issue 95. So we'll see what happens. But as of now, I still have no lights. There are no lights. Now, granted, in all fairness, that little section that the lights are missing from, like that one light that's already in there will light those windows, because there's only like 5 little windows in that section, so it's not lighting. You don't really need 2 bulbs for that, honestly, but even so, I would like to have all the lights I'm supposed to have. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean. You know. Don't act like you don't. Anyway, all right, let me finish getting these in. And we will proceed. So how's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? As always, hope everyone's doing well, everyone's staying safe. What am I doing? More windows. Always more windows. I am like intimately familiar with these windows at this point. Almost too intimate, I will say. Don't ask me how. Just don't ask. Anyway, alrighty, 3 more blacks. 1, 2, and 3. And we got a couple left over. I always keep the spare windows. I keep spare everything. In case you're building any of these models that I'm building, just in case, just to be safe. Always keep the spare parts. Keep any spare windows, keep any spare anything. Spare screws, spare whatever. If you have spare parts, hold on to them just in case, because you never know. Just good practice. And then when the model's finished, then you can chuck everything if you want to. But for now, keep all your spare parts. But anyway. We have all of our windows in place. Now we must put on the reflective panels here. So we have this one here, which will sit thusly. Thusly. Gently. And this one will go right here. Okay. Now we have to turn the page. And are we not putting any screws on yet? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Ah! That's my screwdriver. My screwdriver just rolled off the table. You stay here. How about that? Always rolling off the table. Okay. Alright, yes. These got 2 AP screws up top. They don't want us to screw the bottom in just yet because we have to put lights there. Okay. 2 AP screws. For now. For now. Thank you. And we'll get these in place. Go. Number 1 and numero 2. Numero 2, and now we screw. That rhymed and everything. Anyway. Alright, get these in schnuggins. And there we go. Okay. So we got those in place. We have our panel here. So now what we need to do, now we can turn the page. And now we can proceed to add this as well as some lights to the saucer. So let me bring that in real quick. Okay, here we have our saucer. First thing we need to do is install the lights. Lights! There's always more lights. So these are the same. You have a red and blue, a black and yellow. So these are all getting fed through the jungle. The eternal jungle of wires here. So they all are going to go through this little opening here. And where are these getting plugged into? They're getting plugged into this row here. The middle row. So going there. There you go. There's your home. Enjoy your home. Where are these going through? So red and blue. Red and blue goes through here. Black and yellow will go through here also, and then come out through here. So it looks like that's what they want from us for that one. Then we have to feed in the other one through the jungle of wires, the eternal jungle of wires. And that's going to plug in right next to it in the middle row. There we go. Alrighty, and these are going where? These are just going, that one's going up and up there. That one they want us to go under this. So, seems like that's how we have everything oriented. Wonderful! Wonderful! Okay, so now we can put the lights on this panel here, which I'm assuming will be these 2 bottom ones. So one's going to sit right there. One's going to sit right there. And these will need to be tightened down with the other 4 AP screws. Alright. That's and schnuggin. They want us to bend these up. Thusly and thusly. Okay. So now we bring in this panel here that we put together last week. That will sit there, and that will get these 2 lights. So what's going where exactly? Does it really matter? No, it doesn't, because they have the yellow and black on this side and the red and blue on this side, but then that's crossing them, and that's the total opposite of what they told us to do in the first place. So that makes no sense. So I'm just going to do it this way because it doesn't really matter. It's just some bulbs lighting up some lights. So we don't have to be all that specific. So I'm going to get these in place and get this whole section laid down where it needs to go. All right, we got that section in. Now we need to secure it with 3 FKim screws. So let me get these out. Come on. Come on. That's right, these bags are childproof, which doesn't say much for me. Anyway, I have my little container of oil here. Give it a little dippity dip. Just to eat. Hey! Come back here. Thank you. Thank God for magnetized screwdrivers. Yay! Anyway. Let's just get these in place here. There we go. Number 1. Dippy dip. Number 2. And lastly but not leastly, number 3. Boop. Get all that nice and located there. And there we go. Now we can snug these up. Why are they not snugging up? Oh, I just broke that. Well, that's no good. I just broke that right there. That's no good. Okay, well that piece broke off entirely there. It's my first breakage of the build, but it's okay. It's held on at 2 points there. It's nice and snug. It's okay. It's not going anywhere, so shouldn't cause any issues. But there you go. We are done with this stage. And there you go. That is it for that stage of the build. We put some more skin on the prize. And yeah, this section we are obviously not using yet, so we'll put that off to the side for safekeeping. But yeah, that is it with this stage of the build. And as always, if you would like to sign up for your own Enterprise D kit, so there'll be a link in the description down below so you can check that out. And if you missed any stage of this build, there is a playlist in the description down below as well for you to check out at your leisure. You can watch this lovely starship take shape before your very eyes. So there you go. As always, I hope you enjoyed this exciting episode of EmGo Build Stuff. And remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, live long and prosper, and palm in your face.